Hello everyone, and welcome to our lesson for today. In today's lesson, we are looking at the second part of getting to know letters. So let's get started.
Materials.
Today, you will need paper and pencil for our lesson. Remember to grab that special handwriting paper. If you don't have it, any paper will work just fine. We have 3 learning targets for our lesson today. The first target says, I can search for letters in a familiar text or poem, the letters S and V. The second target says, I can identify the name and sound for the letters S and V. The third target says, I can follow directions for writing the letters S and V.
Read aloud.
Victor the Sleepy Vulture. Victor the Sleepy Vulture sat in a very tall tree, enjoying the view and all he could see. He spotted a slithery snake down on the ground. He flew down to see if any food could be found. The slithery snake left in a snap. Victor sighed and said, It's time for my nap. I'm going to read Victor the Sleepy Vulture one more time. And this time, as I read it through, I want you to listen closely and see if you can notice the letters S and V. Anytime you hear me say a word with the letters S or V, I want you to touch your nose. Ready to listen and ready to touch your nose? Here we go. Victor, the sleepy vulture, sat in a very tall tree, enjoying the view and all he could see. He spotted a slithery snake down on the ground. He flew down to see if any food could be found. The slithery snake left in a snap. Victor sighed and said, It's time for my nap. Nice job touching your nose. Now I'm going to read it one more time. And I want you to notice all the letters S and V in our poem. Ready? Get ready to watch and notice. Victor, the sleepy vulture, sat in a very tall tree, enjoying the view and all he could see. He spotted a slithery snake down on the ground. He flew down to see if any food could be found. The slithery snake left in a snap. Victor sighed and said, It's time for my nap. Nice work.
Sounds.
Let's say our letter sound chant for the key words we learned for the letters S and V. Remember, those key words are the keys to unlocking the sounds we hear. Let's start with the letter S, and I want you to repeat after me. S, snake. S, snake. V, vulture. V, vulture. Nice job.
Writing.
We are going to learn how to write the letters S and V. But before we do that, let's practice skywriting them again. Watch first as I practice making the sound and writing the letter, and then you'll try. I'm going to start with the uppercase S. Watch as I start at the top line. S. You try. S. Now let's try the lowercase s. Watch first, starting at the belly line. Now you try. Yes. S. Now let's try our uppercase V. Watch first as I start at the top line. Now you try. Right. Now let's try the lowercase v. Watch first, starting at the belly line. Now you try. Yes. Awesome work with your skywriting. Now let's really have some fun and try our handwriting paper. We're going to practice writing the letters S and V on that special handwriting paper. Remember, if you don't have it, any paper will work just fine. We'll start once again with the letter S. I'm going to start with my finger or my pencil at the top line. And we're going to curve it around to the left, going to the middle line, and coming back around all the way to the bottom line and coming up just a little bit. And we've made our uppercase S. Now let's try the lowercase s. The lowercase s starts on the belly line. So we're going to put our pencil right there on the belly line, and we're going to curve it around a little bit and come back around in the middle and curve it back around at the bottom line, coming up just a little bit. And we've made the lowercase s. One more practice. Let's do our uppercase V. Ready? Starting at that top line, and we're going to come down all the way at a slant to that bottom line and push back up at a slant, going back up to the top line. And we've made the uppercase V. Now let's make the lowercase v. The lowercase v is also a belly line letter. So we start at the belly line and we come down at a slant to the bottom line and we push back up to the middle line or the belly line at a slant. And we've made the lowercase v. Nice job with your handwriting.
Closing reflection.
When we write the lowercase v, how can we remember where to start? Yes, we start at the belly line. Nice work. Keep up the good work practicing writing the letters S and V. Thanks for joining me today as we practice writing our letters S and V. I hope you had a great time, and I will see you next time. Bye.